Hello, welcome to the Tabs and Icons video series. In this video, we're going to look at how to sort dates by months. Now, a lot of times you have dates, January coming before February, February coming before March in that order. But this particular situation, we're going to see dates of birth for staff. Now, you will see the first staff here was 7th January 1985. The next one is April 1993. So what we're to do in this assignment is to sort these dates by month of birth, irrespective of the year of birth. Now, a friend sent this to me last week, and after addressing the problem, I feel it's something worth sharing with my audience. Now, if you have this problem, how do you go about it? I'm going to use two approaches for this. For those who have Microsoft 365, you are subscribed to Microsoft 365, I'm going to use a particular approach that is not available in lower version. But I'm going to use another approach now that other versions have. So the first thing is I want to bring out the month first. So I'm going to type here month name, or let's say month name, okay? So here, the month name here, this month is going to be January. So I'm going to use the test function. I'm going to say equal to test. We know how the test function works. And it's asking me what value am I looking at. I'm looking at this particular date, and I take a comma. It's asking me what format do I want. I want it in the first three letters of that month. So I hit my enter, and it's telling me that month is January. So I just copy it down this way. Now, if I sort by this month, I'm not going to have January on top because it's going to take April 1st, August, then before January. But I want January to come first. So what I'll do, I'm going to bring out the month number so I can sort by month. So I'm coming here and I'm saying month number. So I come here and say equal to month. Month is a function that brings out the month number from a particular date. And I come here. If I hit my enter, it's telling me this month is 1, January is 1. So I filter this down. Now what I'll do is to sort by the month number so that all January comes up followed by February. So I place my cursor here under the month and I sort in ascending number. Now we know the shortcut key for sorting, Alt A S A, which is Alt data sort in ascending order. So I'm going to take Alt A S A, and that's done. So you can see I have sorted in ascending order. I have all my January dates coming here, and then February down to December. So this is what you will do if you are not having Microsoft 365 and you have finished that assignment. Now let's look at the second scenario where I'm going to use a function called the filter function, available only to subscribers of Microsoft 365. So let's look at the same problem. Now, all I'm going to do is to create a drop down and select any month, and it comes here and immediately brings out all the months number. Now, in the previous one, we saw that we use the function test to bring out the particular month. So what I'm going to do is to create a simple drop down. Let me create it somewhere here. Let me just color that place to create some notice there. Okay, let me put it this way. And I'm going to put the January to December, January, February, and what I'm going to do is to fill down to December. This is December, cool. So I'm going to come here and create a drop down with that. So I go to my data tab. We know how to create a drop down. Go to my data validation. I'm going to take list because I want a list of those items there, and I highlight all these ones, and that's all. I take OK. So here I already have all the months. Now because I'm working, I can actually remove this color and then make this white so that it's not visible. So now I'm going to select a value here, and I expect my filter to search all these places. So what I'm going to do, I come here and I'm going to use the filter function, which is available, like I said, only to Microsoft 365. So I'm going to say equal to filter. I open my brackets, asking me what data array am I filtering. I'm filtering this. Let me even start from here. I'm filtering this, the whole of that. Usually when I take a comma, it's going to ask me what do I want to include. Now I want to include an extraction of date that gives me exactly what I have here in L1. So I'm going to say I want to include a test. Remember we did test. I want to include a test that gives me what I have January or February here. So within this place, I'm highlighting the whole of this place. I'm writing a formula here, a test that gives me what? A date. We know how we did our date, MMM, which is month. Now, I'm saying if that formula translates to be equal to what I have here, this is what I want. If it translates to what I have here. So I'm saying that it should filter the whole of this where this function gives a month that is equal to this. And that's all I need. I just hit my enter key and I take this. So now let me know this I entered as number. So let me convert this to a date. Fantastic. So I have here the name. Let me make this a bit wider. I have the name here. And of course the date of birth. So this is what I will use if I have Office 365. Now if you check, all these are persons born in the month of February. So if I get to March and I need to give management the list of those born in March, I just come here and select March and you see all those that are born in March. I get to April, I select this and I give all those born in April. And let's put serial number so that we can decide how many are there. So I'm going to put a dynamic serial number. If you've watched most of my videos, I've used dynamic serial numbering severally. What have I done? Okay, I've used dynamic serial number severally. So I'm coming here to say if count A, or let me just say, so for those that followed my videos, they already know this. Count A is giving me 1, and I'm saying that if this one is 1, then it should give me other values plus 1. So I'm going to come here and say if count A of this one equal to 1, I take a comma, and since an if statement is asking me value if false, so value if true. So if it is true, I want to add 1 to the previous value. Otherwise, I just need a space there. I don't need a number there. So if I hit my OK, it's going to give me 2 there. All I'm going to do is drag this to anywhere and I do this. So the numbers stop immediately, this name stop. So if I pick another month, probably February, you can see the numbering is stopping at 11. So February we have 11 people were born in February. In January we have 13 people. Now let's look at how many people were born in the month of December. Well, 17 persons. So this is the approach I will use if I have Microsoft 365. Otherwise, I'll use the previous example. Thank you very much for listening. In other videos, we're going to see much more of what Excel can do. Bye-bye.